Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. My Fair Act use is in my description box, so let's get to it, y'all. Feeling a little better. I can breathe out my nose. The sinus stuff drives me crazy. I don't even feel like I have a cold. It's just my sinus, y'all. Anyway, let's get to it, y'all. So, as you all probably already know, a third person has been arrested. Third person, Shondell Burnett, 27-year-old. Now, he was born in Memphis, but he moved to Dallas, y'all. And like I told y'all before, this case involved people from Dallas, Texas, and this case involved people from Memphis. I said this from the start. I kept telling y'all. And, what I'm hearing that more arrests is on the way, y'all. More arrests on the way. Some more names are starting to pop up. So I don't want to report on them yet because, just in case they're just rumors, so I'm not going to put the names out there yet. But I'm hearing that it's at least 4 or 5 more people involved. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, y'all? Now, another thing, and this is hilarious to me because I talked about this the other day. I talked about the lawyer. I forgot his first name. Horn lawyer, Mr. Horn. I'll just say that. He has been the lawyer for Yo Gotti and Black Youngster, people like them. He's they personal lawyer and their personal friend. Okay. And people were coming in my comment section saying that if he was to, take the case for straight drop, that he would not be able to, defend Yo Gotti. And I asked that question, like, why would Yo Gotti give up his personal, lawyer to this guy just in case his name pops up? Then he don't have his, this good lawyer that everybody talks about. He'll be representing this guy. So now, the lawyer just put out a statement, y'all, saying that he's not representing Straight Drop. I'm starting to wonder now, did they fool Straight Drop in the first place, y'all? Did they fool him into doing this? And then now they about to, everybody's dropping him and leaving him, out in the cold. Because that's what it's starting to look like. From those pictures that I showed y'all, those pictures with Boosie and, Yo Gotti and Straight Drop, them all hanging out together and this and that. Was there a promise to Straight Drop? You have to ask yourself this question. Straight Drop got out last year, right before Dolph was taken out. He had got out a couple months before. So did they bond him out and all of this stuff and bail him out and, support this guy because they knew he was a loose cannon and he don't mind doing whatever? And like I said, when Dolph started mixing with those Texas guys, oh my goodness. He just opened himself up to a whole bunch of more evilness, And I'm starting to wonder now, did these guys promise Straight Drop some kind of, record deal or something in order for him to take out Dolph? And now that he's done it, I do believe everybody's about to turn their back on him. Okay, because they don't want to be mixed up in this mess now. So back to the lawyer. The lawyer just put out a statement, Mr. Horn, saying that he was not representing Straight Drop, that he is not his lawyer. Now, at first they were saying that he was going to make a statement after this guy turns himself in. And now that they have him, the tables is turning, y'all. The tables is turning, and this guy is saying that he is not representing him, that he don't want nothing at this young Dolph mess. He don't want to be a part of it. See, I told y'all at first, people can reach people. And see, it's just like with Nipsey Hussle. Remember when that guy, I forgot his name, the one that allegedly took Nipsey Hussle out. Remember when that lawyer took on that case and then he started getting death threats and all of this stuff? Remember this, y'all? So apparently, Young Dolph have a lot of pull. A lot of people is in his corner for a lot of things, a lot of reasons. Okay, and whatever bad that whatever it was what that Young Dolph was doing, the good all outweighed the bad. Okay, and it's a lot of people rooting for Young Dolph. A lot, y'all. So did this lawyer, back out of it because he didn't want no smoke? He has a family. His family pictures is all over the internet with, Yo Gotti and them. And to tell you the truth, y'all, for him to say that he don't want nothing to do with anybody that had something to do with Young Dolph, then that means he don't want anything to do with Yo Gotti too, because Yo Gotti was the one beefing with him. So he seriously still is contradicting himself, because if Yo Gotti is pulled in, if either one of these guys that they are, bring it in, say that they was paid by Yo Gotti or paid by Black Youngster, they're coming for them. They really are. And like the news conference that they just said, they said that this was an ongoing investigation. So they still not finished, y'all. They're not finished. So we only thing we can do is sit back and see. Sit back and see what's really going to go on. Now, this is the third, like I said, this is the third suspect that has been arrested. This Shondell Burnett. He's 27. Like I said, he was arrested with Straight Drop, y'all. He was in the car with him when he was in Indiana. And he's the one that's been, helping, had him out and all of this stuff. And, making sure he's moving from A to B out here on the streets. So he's being charged too now in connection with, this case. They're saying that he has been charged with being an after the fact accessory to first degree demise. So, he got a serious charge on him too, y'all. Very serious time that he's gonna do a lot of time. Now, everybody's wondering who's gonna tell out of these three. But I'm starting to think this guy right here, depending on what time that they're offering to give this guy right here, he might be the one that tells. He just might be the one who tells. And it don't take nothing but he talked to Yo Gotti or he talked to Black Youngster while we were together. And that's all they need. That is all that they need. So, as far as social media, as far as their phone records of them, it's gonna come out, and it's gonna come out soon, because this is something that the feds can get to easily. The phone records, it does not matter about them the second line stuff. It doesn't matter about none of that stuff. It don't even matter about them deleting their social media, because they did this the last time when they tried to take Dolph out, and they deleted their social media stuff, and then they're doing the same exact thing now. Same thing. The feds can get to those deleted accounts easily. That does not matter about them deleting it. I don't know why they don't know that, but it is what it is. Okay? Now, another thing that's coming out, y'all, is conflicting stories about the white car and who owned it. There are so many people. It's like half and half. A lot of people is saying that is Black Youngster's car. It's in his name. He bought it for his girlfriend or one of his girlfriends, and it's in his name. He was the one that was paid the bill on it and paid the insurance on it. This is what I'm hearing. So if she got, jacked for it, or if it was stolen from her, whatever way it went, the question is now, who is this female that owns that car? Because if this female that the news and everybody is saying that, oh, they took it at the gas station from her, if this female has any kind of ties to Black Youngster, which a lot of people are saying that's his one of his girlfriends, that he bought that car for her. So I don't know if that's true or not. It could be a rumor, could be true, but it's coming up. If you got 100 people, it's coming up 50-50. A lot of people are saying that was his car. Okay? Now, if it wasn't his car, then what play is being ran right now, y'all? What play is being ran? Because, the cussing pastor, which a lot of people saying he got Masonic background and all that stuff, that a lot of people are saying that he has a lot of stuff going on his own self with trying to take the cookies, y'all, okay? I don't know what's going on with these guys now that all these females out here that's chasing these guys, they rather try to take the cookie from somebody that don't want to give it to them, okay? So they're saying the cussing pastor got, a background of this mess too, okay? Pushing himself off on somebody. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know these people, but I'm just telling you, unless the cussing pastor and this insurance guy is lying and running a play or got paid to, send people off or whatever, then it could be true. But, y'all know how it is out here in these streets. People will pay to do, a lot of people, you can pay them to do anything. So a lot of people, they vouch for the pastor. They say that, a lot of stuff he's saying is accurate. And, there's a lot of people that say he's, a cookie taker. Okay, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I just don't see him jumping on here lying on his page about he talked to an insurance man. I don't see them just conjuring that up. I just don't. Now, like I said before, I did not understand why he gave out the guy's name, because that kind of put the guy, life in danger. If he is, Black Youngster's insurance, car insurance man. So, only thing we can do, y'all, is sit back and wait, because this is very important if this is true. Because that means, excuse me, y'all, that the authorities is going to reach out to this, this insurance guy. Not only is they going to reach out to this insurance guy for this recording that's all over social media now, they're going to reach out to this pastor and, get down to the nitty gritty if this is true, because this changed the whole game if this is Black Youngster's car. This changes everything, y'all. Everything. Then I'm hearing another thing that's popping up. I'm hearing that the 901 Trey guy, he had a car out there on the premises of the scene at the same time too. A van or something like that. So they're saying that he was, his vehicle was out there. So only thing we can do now is sit back and wait. Sit back and wait. But, it's getting hilarious to the point that this guy, Straight Drop, really thought that they were going to give him this expensive lawyer, that they were going to get him off, and now the tables are turning that he's locked up. Everybody is, backing off from him and everything else. So it's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. And is he going to find out that people are turning on him? Because somebody got to be on the outside letting him know, oh boy, they say he was going to be your lawyer. He's not going to be your lawyer anymore. So is he going to get paid off and start telling on people because people are backing off from helping him and all of this other stuff? Okay, y'all? So only thing we can do is sit back and wait. But all three of them look as stupid as they should right now. They all look so stupid right here on these pictures. Because this was not called for. This really was not called for. I do not understand why more than one black man can't rise to the top without others getting jealous. But it's been going on for years. This goes on in your neighborhoods, it goes on in your family, that people are jealous. One thing that people should live by, because this is what I live by. If you do not get along with someone, then stay away from that person. And then the drama goes out of the door. But if you're trying to hang out with somebody that you don't like or they don't like you, for whatever reason it is, it's always going to be some drama from that. And I've learned that through all the years that I have, even when I was out on the streets doing, street stuff. And then until now, when you get older and you get settled, if you don't get along with someone, stay away from them. You don't have to talk about that person. You don't have to be around them. You don't got to keep up with what they're doing. You just go on your way. And people need to understand that. But the hate that's out here in this world is so serious now that, they throw all logic out the window. All three of these guys right now, their lives is gone. They're about to be somebody's man laying up next to another man for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives. Or the majority of their lives. Over just jealousy and stupidity. Letting people, run game on them. And talk them into doing something stupid. It's just like the other guy that's facing time right now. Keon something. The guy that got taken out for hitting up Dolph before. This guy hung out with the same guys that Straight Drop hung out with. He hung out with Yo Gotti now. He hung out with Soulja Boy them and all of these guys. And now he's doing a 10 to 15 year bid for trying to take out Dolph. Now here is 3 more from another hitting that took Dolph out this time. And now are all of these guys going to seriously keep going to jail and doing time for somebody else that giving and paying them money to do this? We shall see, y'all. Let's just see when they finish rounding them all up that had something to do with this. Let's just see. Because a lot of this don't make any sense. And just like I said about that car means a lot. If that car comes up stolen or taken from Black youngster, one of his little females that he was messing around with, and it's in his name, everything is about to change, y'all. Okay? Everything is about to change. And when I was listening to the news report, and it was some woman, she did not want to be seen. She did not want to be seen that came on there. And she said that her family member or something, I guess she said her daughter or whoever, was the one that they took the car from. But they did not show. She sounded as if she was a Caucasian or something like that. So I don't know. Did he have any Caucasian females in Memphis? Because what I'm hearing is that car was gifted to one of his girlfriends. And I know this is a big case, so that could be why this lady did not want to show her face. But it could also mean that he was with her family member. And she's hiding her face. So, it's going to come out. It is going to come out because it's too many people that want justice for Dolph. I only wish that people were the same way about Mo3. But it's not over, y'all. Oh, it's definitely not over. And they know it's not over. And people are still watching these people in Dallas the same way that they're watching Yo Gotti them and all of their little crew because, they are the main ones that's been in everybody's face, acting as if they were behind this. So only thing we can do now is just sit back and wait and sit back and watch. A lot of things are coming out. Another thing that came out that was very important to me is the person that let Straight Drop out before the judge. I think his name started with a C, Craft or something like that. They're saying that he's a Jewish guy. So that's important because when Straight Drop was out here running around, wilding out and going crazy, you know, he not only hit up some kind of bowling alley, he hit up this bowling alley that this is the one that he pled, guilty to and supposed to did 5 years. He hit up 3 people in this bowling alley. 1 female, African American, and 2 men, Caucasians. So people are like thinking that, everybody kind of looking at this as a red flag now because he not only hit up, a black person, he hit up 2 white people. And he still walked. And some people are saying he did 6 months. Some people are saying he did 9 months. But he was supposed to do 5 years. And even if he wasn't going to do that whole 5 years and was going to do half, he did not even do half of a half. You know what I'm saying? So it's red flags. Who gave the green light to let this guy back out? Somebody of authority paid. Somebody paid somebody of authority or something to let this guy out. And due to the fact, like people are saying, that the judge was, Jews, they don't like white people like that either. They'll deal with them, but they really don't like white people like that. So it didn't matter to him that he had hit up two white guys too. This judge released him. And did he release him because he was paid off? Ask yourself this question. All of these different charges that this guy has done, and it's just like Keywan White. Keywan White been arrested 17 times. He had 17 different charges. And he took Mo3 out. When somebody, this is who they saying took Mo3 out, but everybody else is saying it, this was a play. But why do it take that many times to put away an animal, y'all? An animal. A wild animal. It should not take that many arrests to take somebody like this off the street. What is going on with our laws, y'all? Some laws need to be changed. Some laws, especially in Memphis, especially in Dallas, laws need to be changed. And they need to start playing some musical chairs with these, politicians that's running these states, and they letting this take place. Because when they changed that, that toy law in Memphis in the first place, that was so these guys can take each other out and they can sit back and do, the work for these guys. Sit back and let them take each other out. And they sit back and eat their popcorn and watch it on TV. Because this is what's going on. How do a person get in office, change a law, and make crime rates skyrocket? And nothing is being done about it. Shouldn't that person be taken out of office? If they're changing laws that's making the communities worse, and more people, it's not safe to walk the street anymore because of the laws that they're changing around. Something needs to be done about this, y'all. Whew, let me get off of here. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.